friends, I just came back from a very Christmassy solo trip to New York. So join me as we go Christmas shopping, eat loads of good foods, see the sights, and enjoy everything that the city has to offer during this time of year. So let's begin. How crazy. Well, maybe not like crazy, but like surreal. Surreal to be here and like look out on all of New York like this. Thank you. If you watched my Tokyo vlog, you would know I went to Ishiran in Japan and it was so good. So obviously, knowing there's an Ishiran in New York as well, I had to go. Also, this is the best place if you're solo traveling because private booths. My favorite thing about my Japan solo travel diaries here in New York. Let's have some ramen. Thank you. I get this really weird feeling when I'm jet lagged and like starting to like really feel it where I feel really dizzy but like in my head. Like I kind of feel like I'm on an airplane, if that makes sense. And I just got that feeling now where like I'm eating and I'm like, oh, we're spinning. So I think it's time we go home and we go to bed. Walking over Brooklyn Bridge at sunrise is not to be my favorite. Just a little jet lag. This is amazing! And now the sun's up over there. So pretty. Give you guys a quick little room tour of my hotel room here in New York before I head back out again. This is my second time in New York and I feel like it's very difficult to find a hotel in the city that is not way too expensive but also not absolutely tiny and also like in a good area. And after a lot of browsing on Expedia, I feel like
I found a really good one. This hotel is called The Public. I will leave a link on my Expedia travel shop along with all my other hotel recommendations for New York and for every other country I've been to. And it's actually a VIP access property. To be a VIP access property on Expedia, you have to meet really high quality standards and provide travelers with outstanding service while they're there. So whenever I travel, and especially whenever I solo travel, I always try to look for VIP access properties because I know my experience and my stay will be really, really good. And also, as a One Key member, you also get added discounts and savings, which is really nice. So let me show you this room. When you first walk in, this is the first thing you see. The bathroom is kind of split in two. So over here we have the basin and some storage, loads of storage actually. There's some miscellaneous items, hair dryer, all that in here, a little mirror. And behind this little door, we have the toilet and shower. Now, hands down, the best part of this room is the bed and the view. Obviously, this is a solo trip. I'm here all by myself. So I booked the queen size bed, but you can also book a bigger king size bed if you're two people, just for a few extra dollars. I'm obsessed with the fact that they built this like wall around the bed. And of course, the view is stunning. I can't wait to wake up here tomorrow at sunrise and just have these insane views from my bed. There's also a little storage area here where you can put your coats and any extra bags. And then finally over here, we have a little table and a little sofa. I hope you like my little room tour. I am obsessed with this hotel. The location is perfect. It's in the middle of Soho. There's also like loads of things and events happening, and everyone I talk to seems to know about this hotel. I'll leave a link to the hotel and my Expedia travel shop with all my hotel recommendations in the description box below. And now I think it's time we go back out again.
And a water. Gikk det veldig fort? Ja? I got a little Pomeranian. We're both so cute. Together, please. Thank you. Hello, good morning. It is currently 2 p.m. I've been out all morning, but I came home to like stay inside for an hour because it is so cold outside. I think it might be like 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Like 30 maybe? No, more. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. Yeah, it's freezing cold and I haven't felt like vlogging today because I've literally just been like cold and shivering. I am feeling quite tired today. I have a feeling it's because it's cold and I'm still jet lagged, so it's like hitting me really bad. But we're gonna push through it. I think doing some shopping or just window shopping might, you know, take me out of this. I am considering wearing a hat, but then I don't really have the shoes for that. Should I just wear it anyway? I'm so tired. I'm actually like, it's hitting me like right now. Hat, jacket, button to the top. Outfit of the day. Doesn't match, but it's nice and warm. That's what matters today. The worst part of the cold is like the wind chill. Like, it like goes straight through the bone. It's kind of like a London cold, but like what we have in like January. Can I make Kyoto latte, please? Hot?
Another place because
on this Christmas Eve, Rio de Janeiro, I was dancing in the sudden summer rain.
Good morning. It's my final full day in New York today, and it is gorgeous weather. Compared to yesterday, it might be like 10 degrees hotter, and I'm feeling amazing. It's sunny, it's nice, it's warm. So I kind of just want to take advantage of the good weather and spend like a full day outside. I did go to Central Park on my first day. However, I really want to go back again today and just spend like a few hours in the park, seeing all the foliage, enjoying it. Maybe there's some Christmas stuff around there as well. Also, I haven't actually spent a lot of time around Midtown or like that part of New York yet. I've really only been like in Soho, Nolita, like all those areas. So I think it'll be fun. Let's go.
Underneath the Ipanema stars.
Look at this drink. This is the s'mores hot chocolate with like ice cream on top from Glaze. It looks insane, but I'm excited to see if it's good. It's like a dark hot chocolate, very creamy though.
And that Christmas night in Rio de Janeiro, I was doing what the karaoke's do to the rhythm of Cavaquinho.
I feel like 90% of what I'm doing today is just literally reliving Home Alone 2, which I watched yesterday. I'm going to all the spots that I saw in the movie. Like this one. I think this is where Kevin gets caught by the two thieves. And now I'm here.
Rendezvous with Christ to end the night. Oh, a Christmas Eve in Rio to remember. I will cherish it for all
There's
my...
a skin store? A store? Okay, we're gonna go. Solo traveling means I have complete free will. Let's go.
Will stay forever in my heart and on my mind.
I got ramen again. I've been walking, well actually let's check how many steps I did. Fewer than I thought. I've been walking like 12,000 steps in the past few hours, and I don't know, I'm starting to feel it like in my legs, and I needed like a break from just walking, especially like Fifth Avenue is quite chaotic and there's not that many restaurants, so ramen was the best option. Just a nice hot broth for the autumn winter weather, and I also really enjoy eating ramen when I'm alone because I feel like most ramen restaurants always have like booth seating for people who come alone to eat alone, whereas some more upscale bougie restaurants often don't love when you eat alone or don't really cater to it, if that makes sense. Like they would prefer you to come with someone else so they could, you know, get more use of their tables. Yeah, let's eat.
This night in Rio de Janeiro, I was doing what the karaoke's do to the rhythm of Cavaquinhos and Pandeiros. I drank and sang and danced the whole night through. Then as the sun was rising, I climbed up the Corcovado hill. I had rendezvous with Christ to end the night. Oh, a Christmas Eve in Rio to remember. I will cherish it for all my natural life. Right there and then I felt.
What did you think? Amazing. So good. So over the top, but so Christmas and yeah, really, really good. Insane. Yeah, insane. I love it. I just saw Trevor Noah. He's literally walking right in front of me. What is going on?